Hi everyone. So it's time for today's connections game. I know you have seen the thumbnail, so you would know what the words of today are. But I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to show you the 16 words. They need to be put in four categories of four words. Pause this video and give it your best shot. Watch till the end of this video. At the end, I will reveal the four groups of four words. So for today's puzzle, let's start with the word mean. Mean is a word that has so many meanings, right? So in the puzzle here, first of all, mean is one of those words that has both a verb and a noun. Okay. So the simplest word when it's the verb is what do you mean? What are you saying? What do you mean? What does this mean? To mean something. Do I mean something to you? Am I important to you? When you say something, mean it, as in really give it importance. So to mean, what is the meaning of this, right? So that's one meaning of the verb mean, to mean. But also we have things like demean, which is kind of a not a good verb, not very nice to say. You demeaned me, like you treated me badly. So that's to mean, and I mean, do I mean something to you? What I mean is this, the meaning of this, that what is the meaning of life, right? So it's all the verb mean. What does this mean? Do I mean? So mean means significance, but it also means importance. Do I mean something to you? Am I important to you? So that's verb. Then we have like maybe adjective, right? So adjective, you're being mean, as in you're being unkind. To be mean, which is the verb the mean comes from, right? To be mean, to be unkind, to treat somebody badly, you're being mean. Why are you being mean to me? Why are you treating me unkindly? She's being really mean to me. My sister is really being mean to me. So that's mean, to be mean to somebody. And, like the movie Mean Girls. But then, so that's mean as an adjective, to be mean. That's a mean person, right? That's a mean thing to do. Don't do that. Don't leave your dishes for your roommate to wash. That's a mean thing to do. Such that is an adjective there, but also it can be a noun. So here is, a word which is a verb, an adjective like to be mean to somebody, and then but also mean can mean when you have, as in this example, as in this puzzle, mean also means the mean. What is the mean? Which is what is the medium? So that's the mean, right? Or you have statistics terms. Well, so mean can be a mathematical. What is the mean of these two numbers? What's the medium? So that's the word mean. Then the next word is medium. Now, medium is mainly a noun and an adjective. So medium, as it from a mathematical statistics, it means the middle, right? That something is a medium, or it could be a shirt, which is a medium shirt, or medium pants. So that's medium, right? So that's one thing, and that's actually when you have medium like that, that's kind of that's in the middle. So that's the adjective, if you will. But medium also can be a noun, which is this is a medium that I'm communicating with you. And medium like that, the plural of that is the word media. Media is the Latin way of pluralization, medium. So medium, plural of medium is media. So, social media, that actually means social media, and medium could mean a whole bunch of things, right? Medium, your TV is a medium, your book is a medium, radio is a medium, movies are a medium, games are a medium. So a way to transfer information is also called a medium. What's your medium? Like, I'm a painter. I use, the brush. Then the word medium can also mean somebody who's actually a medium, which means somebody who is actually connecting to the spirit world and the human world. That's also medium, right? So this person is a medium, as in what they're doing, they connect to the other world, and then so that's also a medium. So, medium again is very rich. It has many different meanings. Then for the same thing, so medium and mean, of course, both mean average, right? Like middle, average. Then we have the word mode. Mode in here, it's technically is like again, is as a data set thing. It's a data set number, which is a mode. But also, what happens with mode is that mode is also, again, it has many meanings, right? So, what is your mode of transportation? So how is that? How did you get here? Did you get here by car? Did you get here by plane? Mode of transportation. So in that sense, mode is manner. So mode can mean manner. Mode of, I don't like the mode of the way he's doing this. It's like the manner, the approach they have towards something. That's also the mode. What's the mode of your communication? What's the mode of doing anything? That's all mode. And of course, mode also means when you have mode means, sorry, there is some people working here. Mode means fashion. So mode can also be fashion. And when you are, something can be modal, which is connected to mode, but that's more of a technical thing, right? So that's the word mode. And then we have the word, our final word for today is range. Now, range means, again, from a data set, it's like a range of numbers and having to do with data sets and numbers and range of numbers. So that's range in that sense. But range, again, it has a range of meanings. That means that it has many different types of meanings. Range means different set of things, right? So what is your range? As in, how far do you go? But range also can mean, like we have the example of free range, like when you have an animal which is free range, which is, not artificial or not done in a plant. It's a free range chicken. But also, the range of your voice is really far, as in you can speak, and in an auditorium, and when you speak, your range is really like it goes far. So that is the range of things. And as I said, the range also could mean, when you go to a shooting range to shoot. And then, so range can be also a place like that. So anyways, so these are the 4 words for our puzzle today, which are data set words, which are mean, medium, mode, and range. Then the other groups are, there's the word base, which is, again, itself, it's such a huge word because base means base, and also you can write base in different ways. It can be B-A-S-E, could be B-A-S-S, but to base, right? To base something, which is the foundation, but also something could be base, which means it's low. And then the word basic comes from that, which is foundational. This is really basic. This is really simple. And then these are chemistry terms. So base is one of them. Bond is the other one. Bond is, again, here is a chemistry term, but bond is another word that has so many meanings, right? Bond, I'm bonded to you, as in I'm connected to you, bonded, right? But also, bail bond. It has to do with putting bail bondsman, and something about putting money to release somebody from jail. So that's bond. And bond can also be like bondage, having somebody in bondage. That's also bond. Then we have the word in chemistry terms is element, and we have the expression he's in his element. That means that he's like really doing well because he's doing what he's good at, like element of surprise, or the famous thing that Watson says, or Sherlock Holmes says to Watson, elementary. So elementary, and these are so base and element, because basic and elementary are kind of like that. And then finally, in the same group of chemistry terms, you have the word solution. So solution, means a chemical thing, but also, of course, solution means to solve a problem. So that's solution also. So the chemistry terms are base, bond, element, and solution. And then these words are quite interesting because they're adjective intensifiers. So awful, that's awfully long, right? So that's what you say. Oh, like, I want you to listen to this lecture, but it's like 5 hours is awfully long. So that's awful. You're using, you're making the word long much longer. Or pretty, right? So pretty is interesting because, you could say she's pretty unattractive. So you like using pretty, which means beautiful, but when you use it as an adjective intensifier, it becomes, you're pretty smart. She's pretty unattractive. Then there's the word rather, which is interesting, rather, and because rather, it could mean like it could be a verb, like I'd rather you didn't come to my party. So rather, would rather means shows your preference. So that's rather, but also it could be that was actually rather helpful. So that means that, oh, rather, like a little bit. So that's another intensifier. Rather, that is rather rude. What you just said is impolite. And finally, in the adjective intensifier is real. Real means whatever real, what reality is, that's real, right? But also like, you see in the movies, like the cop tells the criminal, move your hands real slow, really. So really slow, really fast. And so real in that sense. And finally, this is again connections, it's not me, it's Radio Hall of Fame members, Glass, Gross, King, and Stern. So these are just names of people. I think it's Ira Glass and Terry Gross and Stephen King and maybe Howard Stern. I don't know. Anyways, have a great day. See you too.